So the contacts is important. You can do a lot with it, but you can also, Jackie, turn it off. You can do a lot with it. But you have to make sure you maintain it. It's very frustrating when you're like, well, I keep sending it to so and so, but they don't get it. Why not? Oh, well, they changed their phone number or they changed their email and you didn't update it. So it is something that has to be updated frequently. And you've got to make sure it's good. The other thing, though, about contacts is it's not just an email. It could be an address. It could be a phone number. Contacts can have a lot of information in it. One thing I like to do, and this is top secret, don't tell anybody. Here in my contacts, I go in there and that's where I keep my passwords. I have a lot of different things that I have to remember. For example, like my Apple account, and then my Android account, and then my Google account, and then my school account, and then my banking, and then I've got all these passwords that I have to try to keep track of. I find it really helpful that instead of trying to write it down on a piece of paper and hope that I don't lose the paper, if I sit there and put it in my contacts, then when I go from this computer to that computer, or when I go from this computer to my phone, I've got that password with me. The other advantage is now it's not hard for me to use a different password for every account. And that's the best thing you can do. When you use just one password and you use it on every site you go to, then when that one password gets hacked, they know all of your passwords. But if you have a password for Apple and a password for Google and a password for your bank and a password for this gaming site, then should that gaming site get hacked, you only have to change that one password. Whereas if you use that same password on all your sites, then suddenly you've got to change that password for every site you go to. That's a big difference. Now you may think, well, it's still a lot of work, but it's a lot of work when you get hacked, and you will. It's not a matter of if you get hacked, it's a matter of when will you be hacked. I have been hacked. And later on, I'll find a site. There's a site up here that when you type in your password, it can tell you how long before your password will be hacked. But I'll also tell you, I've hacked other people's passwords for them. I've had people say, hey, I can't get in my computer anymore. Yes, I've done that.
A legal hacker. No. He's not an illegal hacker.
That's called a white hat, meaning the good guy. I've done it to help people. They actually asked me because they had forgotten their password or someone changed it and then they can't get in touch with that person. So I've gone in there and I was able to hack it. Now, this was many years ago. Since then, the passwords and the security has gotten much tougher. Jackie, I need you to come over here, please. How about if you just sit right here? That'll be perfect. So keep all that in mind, that you really want to use your contacts. It can be very helpful. But you want to make sure that you put the correct information in there. So let's see. How can I add someone to a contact? Okay, yes.
By opening contact,
Okay, where can I find contacts?
you open
Oh.
the waffle. And
Yep,
it's
here at the Waffle or the Google Apps, there's contacts. Now, everybody, you don't need to open yours yet. Just look. So I can come up here, and right here to the right, left-hand side at the top, it says Create Contact. When I click on that, I can do a single one or multiple ones. Right now, we're just going to create a single one. So we need the first name. We need the last name. Okay. Oh, I don't want to remove it yet. How about company? Whoops. Well, let's say, yeah, Temple ISD. I like that. Job title, teacher. Now, you don't have to fill all of this out. There's many of my contacts. All I've got is their name and their email. But it's helpful that I may have their name, their email, their phone number that's correct. I might want to label it. I might want to call it work. Oh, yeah, that would be a good one. I might want to put some notes in here about, oh, yeah, super teacher
of the year.
Oh, of the year.
of the year.
Of every single
Of the day.
Great person.
for every year. Modest
Oh, yeah, modest
for every year.
and
Faster than a laugh.
For every year.
first period will bring me cookies
I can't.
every
Single
day. There we go.
single hour.
I think that's about good enough. That's some good notes. Y'all agree?
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, so it's really easy. Then I can save it, I can cancel it, or what's this show more? Hey, I can come down here and I can add a lot of stuff in here. What I really like to add myself is down here in the notes. That's where I like to put my passwords. So I might have up here Apple. And then I might even go down there and put in my Apple sign-in username, but my password I put down here in my notes. That way it's not easy to see. Okay? So just something that you may find helpful when you're working with your contacts. Now, today in your assignment, you've got a video. Watch the video, follow the instructions, answer the questions, and work on your word bank. Any questions from you? All right, get busy. Thank you.